please. Big breath, yeah. Good. Good. Roll up. Roll your shoulders, big circles with your shoulders. Let your jaw hang open. Careful it's not, but just relaxed, right? Other way, with your shoulders, good. Good. Relax your shoulders, head to one side. Big breath. Away. Center. Good. All right. Let your chin drop just a little bit. Because right now you're kind of going up like this. Let your chin, yeah. That's it. Good. Slowly look from shoulder to shoulder. About a straw breath before. When you breathe in, I want you to pretend, you know, when you get a drink, boba tea or just a little bit like that, right? Now you don't I don't want you to like suck, but it's the shape that you employ to just let the air fall in, okay? Okay? More of these. Did that make a difference? Yeah. How did that? Hopefully it helped. How did it help?
I feel more here when I get slow and more smooth.
Yeah.
I usually like sleep and like breathe in really quick,
which is fine. I mean, you have to breathe quickly. I find that the straw breath really lets it go deep, like right away. So you're not, because otherwise especially we baritones tend to, you know, carry our strength right here, right? So that straw breath for me really kind of keeps things going down. All right, so let's go. Louis, 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 Louis. Can you give yourself a little bit of Louis, 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 yeah. Louis, 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 give yourself that up and over, right? Same sense of lift, interior lift, right? As you go, even as you go down, right? So don't let it get into the nose too much. Another one. Want to go down? Good. All right. How's it feel?
Good.
Yeah. Sounds good. That little bit of preparation as you're really, it's in the inhalation is what we're talking about, right? That's where a lot of the technique happens. So you want the sound, because you're talented, because you have a lovely voice, the sound will always be good. But this adds a sameness to it and a richness, and really lets it connect in a way that the other way didn't, okay? All right, so I want to do, because I know you help us, yeah, there we go. You can do that, okay? Now make sure. Good. Now, when we switch to this, you start closing every time. Are we going to leave it open like we did the other one? Yeah, yeah. What did you notice about that?
My tongue is so tense.
Yes.
Can't play. Can't roll the R.
There's still some tension in there, right? That's something, Jinyi, that you'll want to keep working on, right? Italian, you have to do it. You just have to do it. And if you sing in bigger houses, especially, like, you have to be able to roll that R, and you have to be able to do it a lot, and you can't let it cause the tension there.
I find when I open my mouth, I can't roll the R.
Yeah. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can, and that's why we do that exercise, right? So maybe it's da-la, da-da, da-la, da-da. Maybe you close a little bit to roll the R, right? Everybody's built a little differently. I'm not saying you should be like trying to roll it like that. But da-la, da-da, maybe think of the R as being in the front of the mouth. Da-la, da-da, da-da, da-la, da-da, yes. Because it's just the tip of the tongue that is doing it, right? Do you feel like you want to engage the back of the tongue when you're doing your R's?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was that way as well, okay? So this is something to work on, and that's where the da-la-da-ra will really help loosen that.
So the tongue should be like fully relaxed when we roll the R?
Ideally, yeah.
Oh.
Ideally. But you know, but it doesn't affect you that much, you know, I mean, vocally, thankfully. You do have some tongue tension, but it's I don't hear it a lot in your diction, I don't hear it a lot in your singing, okay? But this is something you need to work on. Again, it's that little bit of extra polish that we're looking for as you start to get closer. And that's the thing. Like, as you start to get closer to where you want to be, singing really well and doing auditions and all that, it takes that, it's that extra bit of work, you know, to get that coordination going, right? Okay, good, all right. So let's do yourself with your shoulders and your chin stuck together, like Mr. Robot. You want to relax that a little bit. Yeah. Okay. That will really help as far as yeah. It will really help. So, all right. Let's same thing. If you can kind of sing it. Asymmetrical shoulder roll. while you're singing.
Okay. I feel it released my throat at all when I'm moving my shoulder.
That it did or did not?
It did.
Yeah.
It released my throat.
It did indeed. I mean, it's hard to put a percentage on it. I'd say it's at least 10 to 15% more volume came out, more release because you're releasing it. The whole body is our instrument.
Yeah.
So if we're carrying tension in that into the thing, it doesn't. It's not a surprise that the resonance isn't as effective. Okay, so that's another thing you can add to your warm-ups a little bit as you work through that. Okay. Also, it will enable you to move. Have you ever, like, my goal for you would be that you would sing an audition with that same feeling of freedom in the whole, with your whole body, you know, that there's a liquidity in there, right? I don't think we've ever gotten there yet with you, but it would be nice, right? Where you really feel that. And you may have to take your audition repertoire, I'm just thinking of Mein Sehen and Mein Wehen, and really like move as you're doing it, break the pattern. You have to break out of the pattern of like, oh, I'm going to stand and sing this thing. You might be able to do it once, it might be okay, but you'll never feel open until you can kind of release the upper body like that. Okay? Good. All right. So let's go. Young, 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 young. 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 Yeah, you feel how easy that is? That really is in a wonderful spot. Easy, beautiful. Okay, I feel like you're not stuck on that. That's an F. Okay, which isn't that high for you, but probably get stuck. You know. Young, 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 young. Young, 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 young. Good. What I like too that I'm seeing is you're giving a little yah. You're kind of going yah. You're giving a little nod with your head as you go up to that high note, kind of reminding you. You'll see. You watch some of the great singers of yesteryear, you'll see them, especially tenors, but you'll see them, as they go up, they go, just to kind of keep that loose there, okay? So that's a really good, I just want to encourage that, like, that little habit that you're starting to develop on that. That is a good thing as you do that, because you just want to, because there is a point when we're singing where every fiber of your being thinks that, oh, I need to tense up, you know, whether it's like just memory of the way you've done it before, or you're scared because it's getting high, whatever. There's a point where it's like, oh, and so we just have to, we got to stay in the zone, keep the instrument liquid, and just kind of go into that, okay? Okay? Young, 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 young. Good. Now let the NG help you at this point. So this is an A flat. Let's stay up in that Good. Let's connect these together. How's it feel? You feeling okay? Sounds really good. Let's connect them. Ah, rather than ah, where you're trying to try not to hit at it. Come up into it. Let the voice function. Okay. Sounds beautiful. Good. Can we keep that same sense of connection? So there's a two-way stretch. There's this and this.
Yeah, a little bit lose the bass.
Yes.
When I sing in the high.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want it heavy, right? But I think you can keep. I think you can keep connected just a little more as you go up to it. So that's a G. That sounds great. Okay, all the way up and down. Boom. The A flat sounded really good. Again, you're talented. You have a good voice. But let's see if we can keep that connected as we. Okay. So same thing though. Start relaxed and let the air go. Yeah. Yeah.
That's an A, right?
I mean, that's a good A. Okay.
I feel when I add the lifting feeling, I feel it's really the comfortable place. Like when I sing, I imagine there's something like dragging up and dragging down.
Yes.
I feel the comfortable zone is really tiny.
You know, it is. It is. And so then the next question is, can you do it 10 times in a row? Can you do it 15 times in a row and really feel good about it? Opening up like that. Really get, so it's like, solid. You do it every time like that, right? That's when you start to become, professional. That's when you start to become like, when you're that reliable on it and you know exactly what you're doing, right? But yeah, you're right. Like you start to it starts to narrow a little bit. It starts to have like a real sort of thin thread and then a connection, right? And it is, it's not easy like that. There's a reason why baritones get paid a lot to sing high A's. Like it just, it's not easy. Yeah.
I usually sing the A at really strong bass, really strong low power.
Yeah.
Not like locked up. Well, it's like I feel like really strong power is from here, and I don't really think about the higher part.
Because that's that part's easy for you. That part's always in your voice. That quote unquote higher feeling that you're feeling, right? A higher resonance. That's always in your voice. Which is good because that will carry in a hall. But if you really want to start like moving into the roles that Marcello and all those roles, like that's where you want to be with that. Yeah, you never want to lose that, but it's about allowing the rest of the body. Okay, let's do a couple more. Do you sing anything with an A flat? Do we have you sing it? I don't think we do. Anything your arias?
The largo. Oh no, A flat.
That's A natural if you.
Depends.
That could be a high C if you want.
highest one is G.
Yeah, so there you go, right?
Baritone stuff.
But you should have, even if it's a G, like one of my favorite recordings of Largo, it's a G. Oh, I always feel like they're going to go up to the C. And then they settle down into the C, right?
For Largo, there's a one going to A. I remember.
Yeah, yeah, there are, depending on the cadenzas too. You can. I think Thomas Hampson used to do one with a high C when he was young, or something, high B. Yeah. So yeah, but yes, the A is basically where you're at. But that's not something we've put together for you entirely yet, right?
I think if the baritone wants to sing the A in Largo, they should sing like high C in the practice, right?
Yeah, usually it's about a minor third above where you go. Yeah. Sort of. It depends.
Is that
Depends on the voice a little bit.
because the baritone, the baritones they sing the A in Largo, I just feel it's so easy. I doubt that the A is not the highest note they sing.
No. No, you never want, I mean, never say never, but you never want to sing the highest note that you sing on stage, because it just won't. That's not the way we work, right? You want to walk in confident that you can sing it up a step or two or three, whatever, minor third above, and then that way when you walk in and you really need that note, you'll be able to do it and have confidence that it's going to come out. It's not a big deal, right? So yeah, you never want to do it. All right. So let's hear this beautiful high G. Now phrases out. Give a nice crescendo. Stay loose on it. Decrescendo, whatever you feel like doing. Okay. Getting stuck with your chin and your shoulders in the same orientation, right?
Did I like getting stuck when I'm doing the dynamic like crescendo or diminuendo?
A little bit, yeah. Well, it's funny because when you go to express, you kind of lock in a little bit. That's a different place.
Moving my head. The crescendo diminuendo is so. I feel so good. But I feel the voice is really soft. Like
yes.
It's like a stream.
It's
moving.
I like that.
And when I can feel when I really want, like, I can feel when I can feel I really stuck before.
Yes.
And the crescendo and the diminuendo sounds really hard. Like I said, like solid, not soft.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. I like that. It should be soft. It should be liquid, right? That's kind of been my phrase about. We need to keep the liquidity in it. You know why? Why is that important? Because we need to express.
Yeah.
We need to express through our singing. And it's not about singing loud. Trust me. There are plenty of people that can sing loud. There are plenty of people that can force tones out. What's going to separate you is if you bring your heart to it by allowing yourself to express. And the only way we can allow ourselves to express is through the liquidity in the instrument and having it be receptive to that idea, you know? Yeah? That's really where the magic is, to be honest, That's beautiful. All right. I want to go, but I'm going to do low. So we're going to go yum 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 yum. We're going to finish low. Okay.
Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
Yeah, crackles no.
Yum 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 yum.
That's it. Yeah.
Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
Good. Things are